Embla Books presents One Small Mistake, written by Dandy Smith, and read by Georgia Maguire and Daphne Kouma. If you can't get enough of Dandy's thrillers, stay tuned after the end of the audiobook for an exclusive sample from The Wrong Daughter, read by Daphne Kouma and Heather Long.
Before. Chapter 1. 31 days before. Elodie Fray. He's back. I'm certain he's following me. He was outside the library late Monday night, then in the park across from my house yesterday morning, and it's the 4th time he's come into Mug's coffee shop this week.
Jesus, Elodie!
Snaps Hannah. I look down and realise I've overpoured the milk. It pools onto the wooden counter.
Shit!
Dumping the carton on the side, I grab a towel to clean up the mess. And while I do, I look at this stranger who's become a regular eyesore. Whenever I've seen him in the street, it's been a hurried glance before clutching my bag tight to my side and picking up my pace. Now, though, safely separated by a counter and a line of customers, I take my time. He's in his late 30s, broad and solid, with close-cut dark hair and black, round-rimmed glasses that make me think of a serial killer. I imagine him standing over a woman's lifeless body, calmly wiping blood splatter from the lenses. He stares up at the boards above the counter, scanning the menu, pretending to consider his options, even though he always orders the same thing. Hannah served him 4 black coffees this week, and it's only Wednesday. There's something off about him. He's so still. He doesn't bring in a newspaper or a book, or scroll through his phone like most people who come in alone. He usually takes the table in the corner with the best view of the coffee shop, and stares. Mostly at me. I always thought of a gaze as hot, 2 cigarette ends burning into your skin. But his is icy. The tips of 2 knife-sharp blades pressing against my spine. Looking up now, our eyes meet, just a flash, but it chills me. I turn away from him, wiping the counter even though there isn't a drop of milk left to clean.
Elodie,
calls Hannah briskly. Little help? It only takes a couple of minutes to place the fresh order beside the till, but Hannah sighs as though I've gone out of my way to be exceptionally slow. I glance up, and he's still staring at me like I'm something he can sink his teeth into. Maybe I'm being paranoid. What if I'm not? Before Hannah can stop me, I slip into the back and grab a carton of semi-skimmed from the fridge, in case she comes looking for me. She wasn't very sympathetic when I mentioned my potential stalker last week. She said, "Yep, customers only come to catch a glimpse of Elodie Fray, Queen of Hearts, because men just fold before you like undeserving kings." The storage cupboard smells of rich, bitter coffee, and even though I don't love the taste, I do love the smell. It reminds me of cosy winter mornings in the Wisteria cottage kitchen during the Christmas holidays, where a fresh pot was always waiting to chase away the cold after a walk along the windy seafront. I pull my phone from my apron and type out a message to my best friend, Jack. 15:26. Elodie. That creepy guy is here. Again. I'm going to end up on one of those tragic news stories where I go missing and months later my body's dredged up from the bottom of a lake. My thumb hovers over the send button. The moment Jack reads it, he'll drop whatever he should be doing and rush over here. Tempting. But really, other than giving me the heebie-jeebies, this guy hasn't done anything wrong. It's not a crime to stand outside a library or sit on a park bench. It's not a crime to be a caffeine addict either. Crosshaven is a small town. Not so small you know everyone, but small enough that you often see the same faces. I delete the message, but linger in the storage cupboard a little longer. Sweat gathering in the hollow between my collarbones. It's mid-July.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?